Who actually, Alan? It's your topic.
So continuing on the Christmas trend, what are your Christmas traditions at your families, either the family you have now or your family when you were growing up? What are your Christmas traditions? So, who wants to go?
I can go.
Okay.
So Christmas traditions, right? Church,
Yep.
which I hated. I hated going to church.
Do you still go to
However,
church for Christmas now?
no.
Okay.
No, see, like, because that's the thing, is, like, we tried going to church every Sunday. That didn't work out because I hated it. And then we were, like, that family that only went to church during Christmas and Easter. And then it just felt fake. It felt like, I don't know. But, like, I do remember, the one thing that was kind of cool was doing the midnight mass. So, like, you would go at, like, 11 at night. And then it would go to, like, midnight to the day of Christmas, theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of cool. But we would go to Christmas mass. The cool thing about afterwards is we go to McDonald's and I'd get like 6 hash browns. And then like, I don't know. That's pretty much it. 6 hash browns, which was pretty cool. And then let's see. We would definitely be what I really like. So the highlights of the Christmas tradition was like the family. Well, my dad wouldn't really. He would get the tree out, and then we would put ornaments on there. And then as we were putting ornaments on, we would be watching all of the Xmas movies. They'd be on TV. That was really fun. I really like. My mom did a really great job of just like decorating the house, and like it's such a warm feeling because like. I mean, how can it not be? You don't have to go to school. You're getting presents. Like, it's so cool, right? So, like, that just always felt good, and that's what it reminds me of. And then, like, I always loved it, too, because, like, it'd be so dark outside, but inside there would be, like, just so much lights. And, like, not just, like, the lights from overhead, but lights from Christmas tree, lights from all the decorations. Like, it was really cool. So I remember that being a tradition of decorating the house together, you know, listening to Christmas music or watching the Christmas stuff. So that was always fun. And then something that my sister and I do is that we each get each other a present, like one present, and one present, and we actually get to open each other's present the night before Christmas. So that was really neat. Like, it's the one present you get, it's from your sibling, and you know it's the day before. So we'd always do that, and that was really cool. And we kind of keep it somewhat together today.
Yeah, I've always had a similar Christmas tradition too, that we get to pick out any present that we want under the tree the night before, just one, and open it.
Same.
So, like,
we have
that's
to
it.
do the same thing like that. Except my mom always kind of like looks at what present you pick, and she's like, no, you should get this one. So she doesn't let you get like the best one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, see, my mom started off that way, but then she's like, you know, my dad was like, no, that's part of the rules. You pick one out. If it's the one that they chose and picked, I mean, it's not like, oh, you picked it out, and, oh, dang, it's closed. Like, can I pick another one?
Usually what happens when they let us pick the one the night before. Yeah.
That's funny.
So we did this because I did the same thing with the girls. Like, Amber didn't like that tradition. She's like, they get to open one. I'm like, yeah, I always did. Why not? They get to open one the night before. She's like, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, they can do it.
The other thing is that my presents are always on one side of the tree, and my sister's are always on the other side. So like mine's are always on the left, hers is always on the right. And as I got older, we were talking about this, I pretty much went just to technology video games, and so my presents were like five presents, and so like and hers was just a bunch of other like stuff like yeah. So she always looked like she had like 30 presents, and I always had like 5, and it like got a little bit uneven, but
quality
I remember that.
Quantity, man.
Sorry.
You got any other traditions?
Yeah, well, I was gonna share Sarah's, but maybe I'll do that after you guys explain yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say that one. That's a good tradition. Tradition is that basically my entire family celebrates Christmas on Christmas Eve. So that's pretty much so. So we go like everywhere on Christmas Eve. We go to my aunt's house up in Wesley Chapel in Florida, and pretty much my whole family's there. We all exchange gifts. We all hang out, watch Christmas movies and everything, and then pretty much on Christmas is we just all hang out. Just not the whole family, but just, you know, me and the girls and everything. We just hang out all day. We don't have to drive anywhere.
Like a Christmas dinner or anything like that, or do you do that on Christmas Eve too?
No. Well, I mean, I guess that's part of the whole Christmas Eve thing. Was just like the Christmas Eve dinner, I guess. But I mean, like I said, Christmas Eve to us is like Christmas because we all open our gifts from each other and everything. But
Gotcha.
That was always something I didn't really enjoy as a kid. I'm an
Going
introvert
places?
as it is, but like not going places, but like after we opened up presents, we had about maybe like 2 or 3 hours to play with them, and then we'd have company come over. You have to get
Oh, yeah.
dressed, and like when you're younger, you gotta wear stuff that you're not comfortable in, and then you gotta like socialize and talk when all you want to do is run upstairs and just play the video game that you got for Christmas.
and that's why we have Christmas Eve, Christmas, because it's like Christmas, like you're playing with your toys all day and doing whatever you want.
That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I will remember that for my kid. Like,
You want to go play? Yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, God.
That's
Let's
what you
go.
say now, but then you're like, no, we have company coming over. You need to put on
Yeah.
your big boy pants.
Talking your shirt.
It's completely
Wear
like
your
that.
khakis.
Completely
Yeah.
like that. Cause we do the same thing with the girls because they're on their phones all the time. Like, come on, socialize. You're on your phone the entire time. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
So
You're
they
gonna do the
really
same
like
thing.
that's what it's like. They're like always on their phone no matter what.
Always, dude.
Always.
Do you ever like punish them? Be like, you know what? Give me your phone.
It gets to that where we give them like see I would say my mom never gave me a chance. It was always like boom, you're done. So they never you never did it again. Like she never gave me a warning. But we give the girls warnings. It's like, all right, we're gonna take away your phone, and then they're just like, dude, that's like the worst thing you can do to them. Just take away their phone.
Have you ever
Dude,
taken
is
it away?
like texting and stuff, or is just like
I don't know. Like
I'm just
they have
curious. I'm,
texting.
like,
well,
so
for girls, it's
old
like
now.
texting. They go on a bunch of like sites and they look up like like stuff on Hot Topic and they
BuzzFeed.
chat with their friends and they're like, oh look at this and stuff like that. Oh, this is so cool. Hair.
Well, that's interesting because they are socializing.
no,
They're just doing it
socializing.
in a different way.
Yes, that's it. The talking. That's why I'm talking on. That's what they're not playing video
Okay.
games. Kira's playing video games. Bella's talking with her friends,
right?
probably about boys and whatever stuff like that. So.
Okay. Interesting.
Have you ever, Steve? Have you actually ever taken it away from them?
Bella, yeah, I'm taking it away.
Was it just like the end of the? Was it like Armageddon?
Did she scream at you?
No, she didn't stream it. No.
Did you ever like? Did anybody ever get like their present taken away from them?
Yeah, I mean, there's been plenty of times where I've gotten grounded because of my report card. I've had Christmas, and then my mom said, because of your report card, you can't have any of this stuff.
That's right. I forgot.
So
Report cards
bad.
were strategically
Strategically
given
on
to you the last day before Christmas break.
Oh.
God forbid you had bad grades.
Oh, because then you have that entire 2 weeks where you're like, where you could be outside.
All right,
having fun.
you're gonna study the whole break, like.
Oh, yeah, man. I totally forgot about that.
Damn.
But the thing is Amber doesn't believe in punishing on Christmas, Christmas and stuff like that. So,
So you guys don't do it.
I mean, yeah, I guess we don't do it.
That's interesting. So I was gonna say Sarah's tradition. My wife, her family. I guess two things. I don't know if how recent this one is, but my brother-in-law's wife, she sets up Elfster every year. So every year
It's Elfster.
the immediate family, so me and Sarah's immediate family, which her siblings and her mom and dad, we all do like a Secret Santa.
Oh.
And then what their family does every year is have their own. No, they don't have Secret Santa. They have I don't know what you'd call this. I guess gift exchange. Is it gift exchange? What's the game where you each everyone comes together and they each bring a present for this gift exchange, and it goes into a pile, and then I think you draw numbers, and then someone takes the present, and then I think you could like steal from people, and then you keep going until everybody has a present, and then that's what you get.
Yeah, I've seen
You
it on
can,
The
like, say,
Office
"I want
that one
this."
time.
See, how does that work though? Because if you're getting a gift with somebody in mind, and
You're not.
You're not.
You're getting it for like what you think a group would like.
Oh, okay.
And there's a limit. There's like a $25 limit. So
Yeah,
you're all
yeah.
buying stuff that's $25. Like, oh, this gift card would be pretty cool. Or like, oh, this is a frame that someone could use. Or like a pot or something. I don't know. And so like you each buy them. But the cool thing is that there's this deflated football that has been signed after years of like the scores of the football games. It used to be a tradition that they would play football every Christmas,
Oh.
and then the winners would sign their name, the team name, and then like the score. It was like old dudes versus young dudes, and then like the old dudes just got too old because they kept getting hurt, so they stopped it, and then the football got deflated, and now the new game is the who was going to end up with the deflated football, because you don't get a gift really at that point. You get the fucking football. So one year someone put like a box with a brick in it and then the football. So no, you know, because like when it's strategies is like feel the weight or feel like the shape or something. So that totally worked. So yeah, so now it's about like not getting the football and trying to get like the best present.
That's cool. I like that
Yeah,
tradition.
it's a really cool tradition. Yeah.
Do people ever get mad though? Like, you know, like oh, you just stole my gift. I wanted that gift. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, I mean they don't get mad to the point where it's like table flip, right? But they're like, no, I want it, because like I mean sometimes people like get like bottles of whiskey, or they'll get like a 6-pack of beer or like a 12-pack or whatever, and like there's some pretty cool gifts in there. So yeah,
I think that's a cool tradition.
Do they do gifts on top of that too, or is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll like beyond that. Well, I don't know, because this is relatives gifts. I think this might be a way for relatives to get gifts. On top of that, uncles might get like nephews gifts, so that at least, because they're actually, it's really weird. I don't know. I kind of forget, because there's the adult game and then there's the child game where they might do the same thing, but I'm not sure. So that could be how they give their gifts, and then the immediate family gives their own gifts via Elfster, and then that's pretty much.
Okay, so what is Elfster?
Elfster, I think, is just like a website that you load in people's names and email addresses, and then it sends it out, and it randomly generates who your Secret Santa is.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then like, okay, so I have someone, and then I have to get them a specific gift with a dollar amount capped. So we do that every year. So that, and then if we go to her family, we participate in this. Like potluck presents.
Okay. Interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fun.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. And you need a lot of people for it to work, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say it wouldn't work with just like a family of 4 or something.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So it's pretty cool relative tradition. I like that a lot.
I like that. Yeah, that tradition, and then me and the girls, we make our own ornaments every year. So.
Oh yes, so that's a tradition that Sarah and I have been doing. Is that every year we buy an ornament. And we like to do it based off like a big thing, like a trip. Like in Italy, we got an ornament from Italy. Like Savannah, we got an ornament from Savannah, and like all Chicago, and like all this other stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, we like that.
Yeah.
We're either gonna make our ornaments or buy an ornament every year. So.
Yeah, that's a really cool.
Cool.
Yeah, works out.
For the baby, we were talking about putting the birth certificate and the hat that he wore home in like a clear ornament. Or sock, yeah.
A baby sock, like.
Yeah, because those are really cute.
Yeah.
When
so that'd
is
be
he
kind of
expected? Oh no, I forgot.
February. Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
Speaking of, I forgot to add this to my last topic, but I just had my tattoo consultation. So we are on our way to getting
the second episode.
asleep. I know, I totally forgot. But this is I'm getting my first. So the tattoo starts Christmas Eve, the 24th. I'll have my first inking.
What?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna do line work first, or are they gonna do color too?
I'm not. I don't want any color, but they are doing line work first.
That's right.
And then they're gonna do this. It's gonna be over the. It's probably gonna be like 15 hours, so 2 to 3 hour sessions each time.
Color would be really good on you though, man, because you're so white.
No, I think the opposite.
Really?
Color only looks good on white people.
Yeah.
I think.
You're right. I just don't like color. I don't.
See, there's blue.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a navy blue. That actually looks.
Okay.
That doesn't look half bad. The option is always there afterwards that I might do like some kind of like I liked the idea of the Sin City color highlights on certain parts. That could look cool, but like because I'm going for a bunch of different random objects and a bunch of different potential styles. I think keeping it one shade is actually going to help it look more cohesive instead of, you know what I mean? So
cool, man.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Cool.
Yeah, hashtag get Clay's tattoo is a thing, and
yeah, it is.
he's getting it.
It's all the rage on Twitter right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's trending.
I'm sure your
it's so
daughter's
trending
about it right now.
Yeah, so many people.
So I have a couple interesting traditions.
Cool.
There's some overlap with what you guys have. Definitely like opening the one present before, but then Christmas Day, in order to open a present, you have to do what we call entertainment. So in order to open, you have to do something like performance in front of everybody. Like
that is amazing.
Either like sing a song, I don't know, like juggle, I don't know, who knows, like play a song on an instrument, like
dude.
It was always like required. And
for each present?
For each present, yeah. You always had to do an entertainment. I mean,
Love it.
nowadays we like kind of like bullshit it and like nobody wants to do this, mom. Like my mom's the one that like really enforces it. And my dad's always like, God, Vivian, like whatever. Because he doesn't do it. He never does the entertainment or something.
Yeah.
But my mom always sings the same stupid ass song every year. It's
What
like
song is it?
I'm a Christmas worm or something like, and that has no Christmas stocking. I don't know. It's just like so dumb. But she puts this face on and she's like, I'm a Christmas worm, like da, da, da. And everyone's just like, ah, Jesus, mom, like, come on.
One of these days you're gonna miss that.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I like think about it. It's like gonna make me happy, but it's like embarrassing.
You're almost
but, like,
embarrassed for
adorable
her,
at the same
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
awesome.
Yukiko got to witness it the last time she was home for Christmas, so she knows what it's like.
Was she cracking up, or was she just like?
Yeah, she just like thought it was so funny. Yeah.
What did Yukiko do for her present?
I forgot what she did, to be honest. She was like so like
But she was
shocked.
for it though.
Yeah,
was
she was just so shocked. She was just like, oh, "What? I have to do what?" And then I think my dad was like, "Vivian, no, she doesn't have to do it. Like, don't make her do it." Like,
Oh my god, I would
a lot of
totally
times-
no, you have to.
Yeah, a lot of times I would like play the piano or like do a handstand or something. I don't know, something like goofy, like just like you can do as a kid. I don't know.
Earn your present.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Another one is that we do stockings. So like Christmas stockings are like a big deal. Usually we'll like open presents in the morning, then have breakfast, and my dad always makes like a really big breakfast, like either like a French toast thing. We've had this conversation.
You French toast.
I know, but remember,
Waffles!
I can't tell him about it. I had to say it's delicious. I mean, it is good.
So
but
good.
If it was waffles, I'd be like, yeah.
You have to sing for your waffles now.
Fucking waffles!
Afterwards, we do the stockings, and a lot of the times it's just like stocking stuffer stuff. But there's always this one pouch in there. It's like this little like pouch, and that usually has money in it. So like when we get to that point where everyone's just like always just like oh yes, the pouch is in here, like yes.
So good.
It's like a roll of
Yeah.
quarters, or just like actual money.
It's like $20 or something. Like I don't know.
That's still
Yeah,
good.
it's like good. Like yeah, it's a good enough present. But it was always like at the very end, you're like, where's the pouch? Like,
Where's the
like is it in here? Like.
Cool.
Yeah, we always have to go to church the night before, which always sucks.
I hate that.
And it's always like a really traditional service. But the Christmas service is they always do this thing at the very end where we everybody gets a candle at the beginning of the service. And so
Oh yeah.
what they'll do is like one person will light a candle on each row, and then each person passes the candle, and then at the end everybody holds candles, and it looks really cool. Like the whole because they turn out all the lights and everything's just illuminated by the candlelight, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's cool.
But that's pretty much all of ours, I think.
The other tradition. Oh shoot! I totally lost it. Crap. Oh, my dad would always film.
Oh really?
Yeah,
that must
he-
be nice to have.
yeah.
Yeah, I always do.
So-
I'm like camera duty now. Like I always have to take pictures of people now.
Nice. Yes, and he actually he they were all old not even VHS tapes. It was like the time like the
Smaller ones.
that would go
Yeah.
into the VH converter to
Yeah,
go in.
yeah.
So he took those to a place to convert them, and now they're on a disc. So we
awesome.
have, and he gave them to Sarah and I. So I have all my Christmases from
that's
when I was
cool.
like,
That is really
yeah.
cool. I think
That is cool.
filming stuff is really awesome. Like that's something you can watch over and over, like until whenever.
Yeah, super fun. Yeah,
You should do that.
cool. Awesome.
Yep.
All right, let's go on to our next topic then.
Oh, before you do that, I wanted to
Yeah.
show you this. This is like what I kind of wanted, but like with a different theme.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I like
Gaming
cool.
theme, like kind of like that. You know what I mean?
To each his own, but to me, like that's so distracting.
I like it though.
Cool.
I like color too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to show. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of cool different gaming ones. Like this one, dude. This guy. I mean, I wouldn't have the Alliance one, but
That's a pretty neat sleeve.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. But I want
The
kinda like
chick
gaming thing.
The chick that I'm getting it from, like she's done a ton of she's like people have gotten like Sylvanas and like all these other like Warcraft sleeves, and she's done like a bunch of other different like kind of like nerdy like fun like sleeve stuff that's like pretty high detailed and really well like put together. But I'll show you like
I'm just
really.
wondering how they do that, how they plan that out. Like they're like, okay,
Well,
well,
she's-
this is gonna go here because it's gotta be over a span, right?
Yeah, we're doing it. Like she's gonna draw it. I'm gonna send her pictures. But like, this is like I really like Odell Beckham's kind of. Can you guys see that?
Kinda.
Let me.
It's a little dark.
will that like zoom in? No, but you
No.
can see like you gotta like look. Nah, fuck it. There's really great detail in it, and I like how it's like it's just
Serenity, you know.
all. Yeah.
But yeah, I was just wondering because like what?
Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like, that shit's awesome.
See,
The level
that's
of
a cool
details.
black and white one though. Like
Yeah.
that kind I can see without doing color would be really cool.
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
what I'm trying to get. Like, I don't think we'll be able to get to that level of like crazy art detail, but we're gonna get close. Photorealistic.